That boy Treezy. Good evening. We got another commentary for you. Battlefield 3, the good stuff. Operation Metro. We got me, Steve, Halflife in this match, all squadding up. We had a really good team in this. Good set of randoms. Doesn't look like much right there on the scoreboard, but some decent players must have joined. Some of it went right anyway. And yeah, it's a really good match. It's not full on of shotgun action, so all you USAS haters out there can just, relax, kick back. It's got a little bit in there though, because that's how we have to roll. Steve's using it. Steve's all over that shotgun in this match, and he's loving it. And he does well with it, so show some respect. Half-Life's in here. I don't actually know what weapon he was using, to be honest. I think he's on like an AK-74 or some shit. Maybe a FAMAS. I think he's on FAMAS. But anyway, yeah, I put this match up because, it was a decent match, like I say, good team. You see at the end of the game, everyone's got pretty decent KDs. Everyone's got like a good contributing score. It wasn't necessarily us hammering them into their spawn. I don't think, but we did, we capped C. No, sorry, we capped A, we capped B. They had a few like escape people. Managed to get the objective behind us, which can, sometimes really trash the game up for you. You have people that want to fall back, including myself. Try and get the objective back that we've just lost. Shit like that. And you lose the manpower that you've had on B type thing, and then it starts falling to shit. But we got in those type of match changing situations, and it didn't really affect us. As you can see there, good start, good strong start. Taking a little flank route. Got myself 4 kills there. Squad revive on one of the boys. And that was another thing on this map as well, and that's always a thing on this map, is the revives, man. Because once again, I get revived to fuck in this. And I do plenty of reviving myself, you know what I mean? But how I roll now. It's all about the FAMAS, it's all about grenade launcher, it's all about the shotgun. And I don't care what anyone says, like, to me personally anyway. I really don't, because at the end of the day, these weapons have been put in the game to be used, you know what I mean? Not for noobs, not for people who might struggle with this and that. No, none of that shit. You know what I mean? Why hate me because I'm using a weapon that's there on offer, you know what I'm saying? I use the FAMAS because it don't fuck around. I shoot people, they die. You know what I mean? I use the shotgun because that's the kind of weapon you should use for close quarter battles, you know what I mean? And I use the grenade launcher because you get these idiots who want to sit on stairs sniping and all that shit, all these people who think they can pop out of a corner and take a shot at you and pop back in. But no, you can't, because I'll just fire my grenade launcher where you're sat, or at the cover that you hid behind, and away you go, you know what I mean? It's simple. So, there you have it. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like there, you know what I mean? I kill one guy, kill the other, try to dirty little, swinging the camera and shit, still shooting, trying to make a little escape. I've got hit markers on the third guy. But, again, the squad, the boys were repping it here. I got revived. One of my squad mates got killed, I think that was Half-Life. I killed his killer, revive him, we're back in the game. Fucked up a bit there on aiming. Got myself slaughtered, but it's all good. I'd already been revived twice anyway, which I was quite happy about. I'd already avoided death twice, so you can't really complain. When you do eventually die, it's gonna happen. But you know what I mean? Even the randoms and shit were reviving in this game. I just love getting revived, man. It's such a great feeling. But it is though, it makes it, you know what I mean? It makes a hell of a difference. You're pushing to on objective, whatever, You're pushing to B, you're pushing to A, maybe by yourself. Not, you know, maybe not knowing that a teammate's behind you. You know, you start fighting one guy, he kills you, you get revived, kill this guy, and that's two people pushing to their direction instead of, you know what I mean, one coming your direction. It sounds stupid. I probably put it across in a really gay way, like, but you know, it makes sense. But something that you kind of really don't think about to that degree, especially not in the match, obviously. Anyway, because it's all go in it. You know what I mean? Operation Metro is like probably the best map for vehicleless action. But, you know, I pulled out the shotgun here, and ideally too, because you know, we know there's a lot of the enemy team around B, and it's gonna be one of these walk around the corner, shit is there type of situations. So why would I not pull out the shotgun? You know, and there's a part where they cap A off us, and I fall back to try and find where the guys are, and I kill one and get killed by another. Steve comes in and revives me, smashes two of their guys with the shotgun, and it's like, you know what I mean? In that situation, are you telling me that these people that bitch and cry about the overpowered weapons would have not wanted to be in that situation with that shotgun? I mean, look at that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, they got smashed. I ain't got my shotgun now, yet he still got smashed by a pistol. And I probably could have done that same shit with the FAMAS anyway, but I just felt comfier doing that shit with a shotgun. And I don't see why there has to be a problem with that. You know what I mean? I've done my time. I've earned the weapon. I've earned the unlocks for it. You know what I'm saying? Get off people's dicks, man. Stop crying about shotguns and all that shit, man. Oh, I mean, oh, man. When I got killed by the shotgun the first time, I was like, wow, what the fuck's that? I'll admit, you know what I mean? I was like, Jesus Christ. But, you know what I mean? I didn't, my first thought wasn't to send the guy a message or to jump all over fucking Battlefield forums and start crying like a little bitch. It was, fuck it, I'll give it a try. You know what I mean? See what he's working with. And there you had it, you know what I mean? It's like I was playing in an Operation Metro with Steve another time, and I did terrible. I was like 22 and 18 or something, really bad for me anyway. And Steve was going wild. He was like 44 to like 18, maybe something like that. Definitely 40 plus kills, and that was all with the shotgun. But yeah, I was the guy who got a message, and yeah. I mean, I do know why I got the message, and that was because the guy who was on the other team, the wannabe pro, was like, he was capping the fucking hell, the cafe, yeah, cafe A, and I seen him in one of the buildings and I stabbed him. So obviously, you know, getting stabbed, it's not a nice experience. I hate getting stabbed, mate. It's the worst way to die easily. Because you know that cunt's gonna, like, you know what I mean, look at his dog tags one day and think, oh yeah, that was that bastard that way, Treezy. But it's all good, you know what I mean. At least I've got that kick behind my name, like, you know what I mean. I mean, I ain't been swell-headed, but you know what I mean. I know that people will be hating on me, like, and probably the very few people who have stabbed me will be looking at the dog tag and shit, thinking what a bastard he is. So that's how we do it. We ain't here to make friends. No, I'm only joking. You know, like, you know, you got people like Dazzler, proper top guy. Like, he'll take anyone, like, for a ride on Battlefield with him. You know what I mean? I mean, I think he does anyway, with his like subscribers and people who comment on his stuff on YouTube. You know what I mean? And that's good shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because you'll get some people who are like, oh, oh, there you go, that's the part where Steve just bombed in. That's the shit right there. That's how the fuck you play the game. But you know what I mean? You get some people who like probably do videos and shit really popular and that, who just like probably get asked to play games and shit by like, you know, people who comment and view the videos and you know, they probably come up with some shit. I don't know, too busy, blah blah blah. I think for some type of celebrity. But now it comes to like the likes of Daz and shit, you know, he'll play with anyone, man. He's a good lad. Playing with him earlier though, one of his friends, man. Oh my god, what a temper! That was alright, lad. Like, but he was really getting upset because he was on the other team. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, you know, I mean, if anyone wants to play with me, I'll play. It's just the fact that nowadays I don't tend to play a lot by myself. Not in the sense of I'm scared to play, not at all. But I mean, you know, I have put a lot of hours into Battlefield, obviously, but at the same time, you know, I am not a game score achievement guy and that, so I'll always be, you know, trying to work on other stuff, play other stuff as well. You know, like I said in one of my other videos, I'm working on Crisis 2 again, Metal Gear Solid, shit like that. So if, you know, Steve, Halflife, Dazzler, my brother, whatever, ain't playing Battlefield, then I'll jump on one of the other games, you know what I mean, crack on with them. Or obviously dick around on my laptop doing commentaries and shit. But at the same time, you know, I do have quite a few other people on my list who do play Battlefield. I mean, no offense to my friends overseas and shit like that, but I mean, I've never really thought about it before because I've never played with someone on my list who's from like America or whatever. But I mean, I couldn't picture myself comfortably jumping into a US server. You know what I mean? Less ping and all that fucking shit. I mean, when I'm on this, it's 100% strictly being EU servers. You know what I mean? Which you got to be grateful for the option for, of course, because it never used to be that shit. So you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I haven't really played with that many people. I mean, obviously, like I said, you know, anyone's quite welcome to join us and stuff, but when it comes to the squad option, there's only 4 of us that can actually get into a game together, and even then, obviously, everyone will know it themselves, it splits you up, puts you on separate teams and all that bullshit. So, I mean, there's only been one time I was playing with like 7 or 8 people, friends, on the friends list and shit, where we did actually and eventually manage to get on the same team in a game. But it's, oh my god, it's ball ache because you've got 3 or 4 people who are just, you know, sitting around waiting, constantly watching the scoreboard to see if they can switch teams and all that shit, which is a bit, you know, they do need. I can understand that obviously they're probably never going to have something where 8 people can jump into a match together. Obviously, they'd have to jump into an empty server anyway or something like that, but they've got to sort the squad matchmaking out on this, because you know what I mean, it shouldn't be happening, that kind of shit. Fair enough. Obviously, if I've got 4 people, I'll look for a server with at least, you know, 4 or 5 spaces, so, you know, being put on separate teams is expected, but not when there's like, you know, 7 or 8 spaces or something like that. Even a fresh server, like, they should just put you on the same team. It should recognise you're a squad. You know what I mean? Bam, there you go. There's your match. You're all on the same team. Thank you very much. Please come again. And that's the only real problem. I don't know how he didn't die. I must have missed him. That's the only problem I have with the game, to be honest, is that slight issue of matchmaking. Well, yeah, matchmaking. I mean, speaking of problems, they probably could do something with the MAV riding thing. I mean, on the flip side, to me, it doesn't really bother me that much. If you want to climb up on a building that technically can't be accessed, fair enough, because you know what I mean. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm in vehicles a lot anyway, so snipers ain't really much of a threat to me. But on a map like Tehran Highway, easily my least favourite map on the game. I mean, it's not really, you know, an attractive map anyway. But then when people start doing that MAV shit on the highway, and on top of the one match they were doing it in all sorts of buildings, and when you've got no vehicle, man, it's a fucking nightmare. You just because these aren't like unofficial, well, buildings that you can't, not supposed to climb, not supposed to be able to climb up. It's like the indestructible. Only like certain parts of them might break away from the rest of the building if they're blasted. And you know what I mean? You're trying to shoot up at these people on these roofs, and you just can't do anything about it because they just walk off to the other side of the roof, and you know, probably just have a little giggle about it and shit. It's a good example would be Strike at Clarkand, where you got that noob fucking roof on B. Why is that building not destructible? That building should be able to be flattened. You know what I mean? But there you have it. Overall, you know what I mean. The game is a 5-star game, and the game is top. And you know what I mean. That'll do me for now. You'll always find unique shit from a game like this, so I'll keep in tune for the upcoming videos and whatnot. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the ranting and raving. Speak to you soon.